Hey y'all, it is me, Courtney Francois, and it is a full moon today. So besides the full moon, I have things I want to talk about as far as love and relationships in the Black community. But starting off with the full moon, so we're going through a retrograde and all that stuff, and this is a Sagittarius retrograde. So they say you should see what house your Sagittarius is in, and that is what you need to work on. So mine, I find security and safety through my home and family. So that is my fourth house, the home and family. And maybe that's why we're having this conversation about home and family. So I had a conversation over the weekend about relationships within the Black community. And the person I was talking to, they're like a Kevin Samuels fan, I would say. And so we're gonna start with that. It started like that. They're Kevin Samuels fan. It was a whole bunch of submission and how the woman should act and woo woo. But it was also a lot of things said about, how we are in the Black community, how we should be, who we should be with, how we should date. And this was coming from someone that isn't in the Black community. And it's like, I think I should just give an understanding of what the fuck the Black community is and how much we do have love for each other and how it is not hard for us to date one another or to be with one of another. It was said as if like we fucked up out here. Like Black women can't get nobody, Black men fucked up. So we just know I need to settle and just grab somebody and, do what we can. And it's like, damn, I'm not sure what the fuck? We don't have that many issues. We don't have that many issues, and especially within this generation, we actually have a lot of good shit going on in this generation. We're all actually making good amounts of money. We're all actually breaking generational curses. So, yeah, let's start with that. So, it was said that I do have three children. I have three boys. And basically, any guy that I have in my life right now that wants to date me or maybe wants to marry me, that I need to just snatch them up and go and be with them right now. And, you know what I'm saying? Be submissive and let that be a thing. But it's not that hard for us to mate in the Black community. We don't have issues finding somebody to be with. Like, most of us are bomb as fuck. There's a lot of Black people that are toxic. There's a lot of us that have been raised in fucked up environments. But most of us are bomb. That's why there's such a thing as Black girl magic, Black magic. Just we are the shit in general. I mean, and up into our old age, we date. We date and we deal with each other. We get married. So it isn't like we have an issue finding one another. It's that we want to find the right one. So it was said to me that, most Black people, we make about $30,000 a year, but I don't think that's just the average Black person. It's kind of like the average person makes 30,000 a year. And a lot of us in this generation, we're doing way better than that. We're making a good amount of money. We're buying properties. We're doing a lot of different things. So, but even if we were making $30,000, let's say that if you were making 30,000, I'm making 30,000, we have 60,000. It's like, so that is a reason why I should settle. Like, look, this person has a job. They at least making $30,000 a year. You got these three kids. So you need to just make a choice and pull up your bootstraps and just grab one of them and that's that. But a lot of us, we have way more options than that. It isn't that we have to go with the first person. It isn't like we don't upgrade as we get older. A lot of us have. As these years have progressed, we've all gotten better as these years have gone on. And it was like what else? It's like, yeah, you finna be 30, you're 33. By the time you're 36, it's kind of sad for you. So within these 3 years, look, you need to just grab one of these dudes and marry him. And it's like, no, I'm not. So look, happiness isn't a part of it. Peace isn't a part of it. Who my kids like isn't a part of it. None of that matters. Just fuck it. I got 3 years left before I'm 36. Let me grab one of these dudes making that at least got a job. And yeah, let's just be together. And we don't, like I said, this was coming from someone that's not in our community. And when I went, after I had this conversation, I told every guy I knew. And every guy that I know thought that this person was stupid as fuck and thought that this conversation was dumb as fuck. And they were like, what? You need to just go be with who? So you ain't got no options because you got three kids? Like, I know a guy that I worked with. when I was with my ex, I had this idea at first. When we were dating, I had one kid, and then I had another kid with him, and then I had another kid with him. So I'm at 3 kids now. So we're together. I'm ready to break up with him, but I'm like, dude, I got 3 kids now. Like, and I know my guys have told me chicks that have 2+ kids is kind of sad. I'm like, fuck. But I'm at work talking to this guy. He just married this chick with 5 kids. The chick with 5 kids cheated on him. She got the tax money, spent the tax money with another dude. But he at work stressed out trying to figure out, how can I make this work and get my wife back? And I'm like, well, shit. It must not be that hard out here on these streets. And it's not. It is not that hard for Black folks, making it seem like we need to just snatch up the first person. He didn't have to snatch her up, but he did. But the thing is, it is not difficult for us to find a mate. We do not have to go with the first person that comes around. And he was actually a really good guy. It wasn't like he was a bum-ass guy. She definitely was winning with him, with her 5 kids. He was a great guy. Actually, a great guy. I just wasn't understanding why he was with her. So to say that because a woman is 30+ and has kids and there are younger women out here, there are younger people that we just need to hurry up and grab somebody and settle so we can be above the other percentage of people that aren't married makes no fucking sense. Because it's just like there are younger women, there are younger guys. There are older guys, more mature guys. There are more mature women. There are people in the fucking world, period. And there's always going to be people around where a person can go get anybody with that they want. But to make it seem like these are just Black community issues and we just need to settle. You know what I'm saying? We just need to, figure it out. And just, and then it was said, you should probably just go back to one of your baby's dads. That's probably your best option. Just go back to one of them and make that work out. No matter how toxic it is, it's like, it's just a good look. It sounded like this was just more for the look of a Black family. For the look. This is not trying to help the Black community. It's not trying to break any of the motherfucking curses or issues we have going on. It's just to have the look like, hey, we got families over here. You know what I'm saying? We do have shit going on. And it's like, no, we're not just putting families together just for the fucking look of it. And the shit ain't really working inside the household. We don't have those issues. If you look around, it's beautiful Black men. It's beautiful Black women. So why do you think we all don't have options no matter how old we get? I'm in my 30s and people always think I'm in my 20s. So what makes you think that I won't be able to get a man when I do hit 40 and I look 30? With 3 fucking kids, which one will be an adult by then, but still, that shit don't be an issue if you have good kids. A lot of times, the whole time with the kids thing is if a person has kids are disrespectful or rude or just wow. But dating in our community, being with each other, the type of love that we have for each other, the way that we fuck with each other. If you're not in this community, if you're not a part of it, it's like you wouldn't understand the dynamic of how we operate. From the outside in, maybe from watching TV, from looking at videos, it may seem a certain way. But if you're not in this culture, if you're not a part of this culture to experience this culture for all that it is and what it is, yeah, you're gonna say some shit like that. But you're not here to see the Black people. We really love on each other and we fuck with each other the long way. We're always gonna pick each other first. And usually we're picking within our age range. Some people may go a little lower, may go higher, but me being in my 30s is not like, oh, well, you need to just suck that shit up. It's almost over for you, because we know a lot of 40s, 50s, and 60-year-olds getting married in the Black community. Motherfuckers be getting married numerous times in the Black community. At that, numerous, which means we got numerous options. Lots of our parents have been married maybe 2-3 times. Not a whole lot, but we know it happens because we have options and we can do that. We ain't got to stay with the same person. We can, but if it's not working, we have the option to dip out and we can find somebody else that we do vibe with. You don't have to settle. So to tell me to settle when there are too many options for me to settle, this is not the advice you should be giving to the Black community and to Black women. And for us to be, I have no problem with Black women, the whole submissive thing and us. My whole thing with that is if you are a person that knows how to lead your family, you know where you're leading your family, then okay. As long as motherfuckers know where we're going, that's fine. Yes. But teamwork makes the dream work. It always has and always will. So just to have this mindset also of the woman, you just need to just be there and just shut the fuck up and suck dick and that's it. Your happiness don't matter. You just there to drain balls and be quiet and do whatever. So it's like her happiness just doesn't matter. So what the fuck did she get married for then? Like, why? Not to be happy, not to feel secure and safe. What was the point of it? To be for the look, just to say you have a husband? I mean, but this is coming from, like I said, a man's perspective that's not in the Black community. And like I said, when I spoke to men in the Black community, they felt like this shit was stupid. So I don't know. And these are men that make more than that 30K you said most Black men make. So, but that was all, you guys. I just, like I said, my whole fourth house with the Sagittarius in the retrograde is home and family, and just, you know, that felt like an attack, and it felt like it could be a misleading thing to, if you speak to more Black women and this is the type of shit you're saying, this is not what needs to be heard. And depending on the type of woman you're talking to, she gonna fuck around and believe it and be into it and be like, damn, I do have all this fucking baggage and I don't have many options. I don't have many years left, and I am getting older, and there are younger and prettier women out here that don't have kids. Damn, maybe I do just need to go find somebody right now so I don't just be alone. No, that is not the fucking option. Do not listen to that. No, no. You got options. Even as a man, you got options. Don't you settle for her. No. You find the person that is for you. You still stuck on the 30K. That's what I said. We all just make 30K. And it's like, even if we did, we usually elevate. We usually want more fucking money. That's what we all want. We all want more. We usually do more. We got side hustles. We don't too much like being broke. We don't at all. And we like doing fly shit and looking fly. So we be having more income coming in than that because we like doing the best of things. But that was all, you guys. I just had to get this rant off, I suppose, of how things are perceived in the Black community, as if we don't really deal with each other and we don't fuck with each other and we don't have options within each other in our age range, and great options at that. Like I said, I don't know about our past generations, but right now, this generation, we have bomb ass people. And that's just here in fucking Milwaukee. And I travel a lot. When I meet people other places, what do you mean? Like I said, this is just right here in this city. To say a person don't have options, we have the internet. You can talk to people somewhere else in the world. You have options, goddammit. Lots of them. What you mean? And to make it seem like that, then it's the options of the white man. The white man be trying to cross over into this area. They definitely be on the Facebook dating like, hey, beautiful, divine Black queen. How are you? How are you? So the fuck? We have lots of options, with baggage, without baggage. As long as you're bomb and you have a bomb attitude and you got your shit together and you doing what you're supposed to be doing, things go well for you. It's going to work out for you. I mean, it works out for me. So that advice that was told to me is something that probably would have held me back and had me fucked up in life. So don't listen to all advice. All advice isn't good advice. And then you need to look at those people's love life or whatever they're giving your advice in. Look at that part of their life to see what it looks like. You know, so if someone's giving you love advice and then you look at theirs and it's all fucked up, it's probably not the best person to get it from. Don't. If they want to give you advice about finances, but then you look around and they always broke and their finances fucked up, that's not who you want to take it from. So that was all. I was just giving my rant off, letting everyone know that the Black community is bomb as fuck, and we do love each other, and we do have lots of options within each other all across the world. So, and don't settle for toxic relationships, any relationship, just to have the picture perfect or the idea of what you think people think it should be. Do what you feel it should be and what feels right for you and feels right for your life. And make sure you pay attention to your kids too. I mean, children matter. Don't just be dating shit and not paying attention to the kids, not liking the person that you're trying to date. This shit, it clearly matters. Like, pay attention to the whole picture. You're going to have to let folks go if the kids don't like them. It's a sign. Just, that shit matters. But I love you guys. That was all. The message is spread. Y'all have a great full moon and do what you want to do tonight. Do what you're supposed to do tonight. And continue feeling good and have a great day. Bye.